Hello. In this video, we are going to talk about how to use iMovie. Starting from your desktop, we are going to first be able to locate the icon to start iMovie. Some of your computers may have iMovie in this bottom panel down here. As you can see, mine does not. A quick way to find it is to hit Command Spacebar, and the Spotlight search bar will appear. In this bar, you're going to type in iMovie. When you see the icon with the purple star and a video camera, it says iMovie Applications, hit Return. iMovie will open up. Now, for some of you that are opening iMovie for the first time, it might have this little white welcome menu. Just hit Continue, get through it, keep going, and then you'll eventually get to a screen that looks very similar to this with a plus sign in. As you can see, I have a few movies in here already that I was working on, but you will probably not. To start your first movie, you're going to click Create New, the plus sign, and Movie. Right? As you can see in this movie, there is nothing here yet, so nothing can be done. First thing we need to do is import some media for this movie to be able to work. We have to take our video file or our picture files or our sound files and bring them into iMovie so that way we can manipulate them in some way. So first thing you're going to do is you can click this little down arrow and a new window will pop up, and you have to find your video somewhere in your computer. I'm going to use a video that I already have on my desktop, which I can see is right here, and it's in folder 8th grade, clip 1, and I'm going to import it. You can import almost any kind of media, whether it's a video, an image, or sound, or a song, something along those lines. I don't recommend importing a Microsoft Word file or anything else, but you can do these clips that you have been recording on your phones and camcorders. Once I have the video imported, it'll be up here, which is my media. Okay, this is just like a library of all the media that I have. That again includes the videos, songs, and images. They are not editable yet, but they are able to be used. You're going to click, drag it down to this bottom bar here. Now that the video clip, turn on my sound for a second so that we can hear the video. First thing I want you to notice is that this white scroll bar moves along with the cursor. And as I drag it along, it plays both the sound and the video, as you can see. If I hit the space bar, the cursor will start playing the video will start playing wherever the cursor is located. For example.
Space break!
Right? If I move my cursor over here, it'll start playing over here. It all depends on where your cursor is. Okay? So I want to repeat the part where I say break a couple times. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find where I start saying break. Which is right here. Once I find the location in the video, I hit Command B. So now what you'll see is that I have two different clips because I just broke it into pieces. The one with the orange highlighting around it is the one that I have selected. This clip still exists, but now it is not selected. When I click on it, it is now selected. So again, what I'm trying to do is to duplicate or copy when I'm saying break. And in order to do that, I need to find the end of when I'm saying break. I've gone. And I say it right about here. So click again, making a new section. Alright, and I'm going to play this one part.
Break! 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 Break!
Okay. with this clip selected, I'm going to copy it with Command C, paste it with Command V, and I'm going to paste it a few times. So now my video looks like this.
Space break!
Now that we've made several copies of this clip, we want to delete some, right? I accidentally made too many, but I want to get rid of one. Now this technique will work for any clip, no matter how big it is, how small it is, where it is, or anything like that. So I don't want this 0.1 second clip anymore. So once it is selected with the orange border around it, you're going to hit delete on your keyboard. Very simple. Okay. I have another copy of those clips. I don't want that there. So I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard. Now I'm going to turn my sound back up, so that way we can see what our video looks like.
Who's ready for Christmas break?
Now that we've just made the copies of this video, what I want you to notice is that by moving this video clip down, it transforms it into just audio. When we play the clips, it'll just have the volume. And that's just the way it's supposed to be. One of the last things I want you to see is how we can add filters, play around with the volume, and play around with the length of the movie. Basically, different effects that you can add to your clips. By selecting a clip, you are given different options to play around with it. Some of these options are up here. We're not going to go into all the different options, but we'll go into a good few of them. First one that you're probably going to want to play around with is the speed of the clip. So how fast is the clip being played? It'll always be set to a default of normal. So you can have slow, which will obviously make it slower. As you can see, it has extended the length of the video. Right? The clip was probably maybe about 5 seconds before, and now it is 8 seconds. And if we play it, everybody sounds a lot deeper. You have a different percentage on how slow you want to make it, and the inverse of that would be fast. So how fast do you want this played? Now the clip has gotten shorter because you are now playing it faster. There are other options here. You can reverse it, and you can reset everything back to the way it was. You're going to add filters, which are both colors and sound effects. You could crop the image. You could play around with the color settings on here. There's a lot of different options. If you mess around with the clip too much and you figure out that you don't really like it anymore, there is a reset all button which will bring everything back to the default settings when you first brought the clip into iMovie. Great little tool to have.